Yo, what up, world? It's your boy C's from theclife.com. Welcome back to the people's favorite channel on the internet. As you can hear, Brooklyn hyperventilating underneath my desk right now. We just came back from a warm stroll, I would say. You know what I'm saying? It's getting pretty hot. What is the temperature? What is the temps? It's getting pretty hot out here in Phoenix, man. There it is. 90 degrees. 90 degrees out here in Phoenix, man. Anyway, kind of wanted to talk about the aspects that are not discussed on your self-improvement journey, right? These things aren't discussed. I'm not sure why. I wake up rattling my mind and always coming up with the same conclusions, right? To the point where I'm like, yo, where am I? Like, why am I just completely or continually going through this same cycle? And the conclusion that I come up with is that with entrepreneurs, right, we're literally just buying more time, right? And we're just buying more time until we can either one, complete that mission, you know what I mean, slay that dragon. It could be a product or service, or a problem that is in our industry and we're looking to solve it. It could be a number of things, right? And all we're doing is just literally buying time, raising capital to buy time, right? And then I literally just wrote on my in my notepad, buy your time back. And what I mean by that is we have a certain operating cost, right? Whether it's, you know, the mortgage, the rent, the telephone bill, basically everything that makes you whole. There's a number, right? There's a number attached to that. If you were to just sit down and analyze, like, my mortgage is this much, my phone bills is this much, this is what it costs to operate my business. These are all my expenses, right? And with those expenses comes some time allocation, meaning you're working a 9 to 5 or you're working for yourself or your business is paying for those, right? So if you're constantly going and slaying and trading your time for dollars, it doesn't leave room for your time, for you to have your own me time, right? To build what it is that you're building. And how I'm able to build what I'm building and continually trying to make improvements is because I bought my time back. I like front loaded, you know, time and sweat equity building something, and I was able to save a ton of money. And what that was able to was buy me time in order for me to think and structure my ideas properly, structure the plan, put the map together, and go after it, right? So there are numerous of people I interact with, some who have the 9 to 5s and they're looking to replace that 9 to 5 with their passion, quote unquote. But time is what you need in order to build it. If you don't have time, find a way to buy your time back. Like product or service, find a way to buy your time back. Now, I would suggest, my advice is document what it costs to make you whole, right? And you'll probably need to save like 3 to 4 months worth of that. So like, let's say your whole operating expenses is like $2,500 a month, or just to round numbers, 2,000, right? You'll want to save $6,000, right? And what that will be able to do is buy your time back. It'll buy you a 3 to 4 month runway, right? Some people might need a little bit more of a runway. Some people might already have that runway established. They just like need They just need the time in order for them to, get to where they're going. So like what worked for me is literally just buying my time back, like giving me that little runway. And it just first comes back to that documentation, right? Like how much does your time cost in a 3 to 4 month window? I like speed. Some people are more conservative, 6 months. Whatever amount of time that you think you will need in order for you to build your runway, right? Save that amount. So it first comes with documenting how much your time costs in a 6 month span, or I mean in a 3 to 4 month span. Getting that number and doing everything in your power to save that number and get that number in your bank account or a high yield savings account or whatever. All right, that would be your little nugget. One, it will give you peace of mind knowing that you have the tools in place, right? And you have that to fall back on if things doesn't work out. And you can always add on to it as time goes along, right? You don't have to literally just, and this is for me how I was able to structure it, right? And that was my thought process. It's like, yo, I might need 3 to 4 months. Let me save that much. And then when I get to that number, stash that away, and then I'll be able to take more risk later, right? And when I was able to do that, I was able to buy my freedom and take a lot more risk. Now I'm into that second phase where is handling the logistics, right? It's like, okay, I'm figuring out how I was able to put it together. Now is scaling that, right? So I don't know. I haven't come across any content that basically, is more so just like hustle, do this, do that. But that structure I have yet seen articulated. It may be out there. I haven't found it yet. But it's best that you buy yourself some time. If you have a 9 to 5, like buy yourself some time, buy your time back. How much are you making in that 9 to 5? Save that much in the month. So if you're making like $3,000-4,000 a month, save 3 months worth of that income. Okay, that'll give you that cushion, that safety net, and then it will allow you to take a little bit more risk down the road, man. I rambled long enough. This is literally something that just sparked me mid creation or mid me about to take a rip. Hopefully you guys found that tip helpful, man. I just look forward to having more of these conversations. Let me know where you're at. And on this channel is well documented where I'm at, right? So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll holler on the next one.